Hello Internet World, this is Techno Guy 3. Today I'm going to be talking about Project Natal. And what this is Microsoft's plan to release Natal. It's basically a camera, as you can see here. It's a camera. It will work with your existing Xbox 360 console. So that has led to some speculation that a new console will be released when Natal comes out, whenever that is. But I do have some information on that. I'm not telling you the source. Completely anonymous here. But I do have some information on this. It's actually Project Natal is, as I said, a camera. It attaches to your Xbox 360. I'm not quite sure if the firmware is actually going to run on the Xbox 360 or be built into the thing itself. But here's all the stuff that I do know, is that Project Natal is going to cost around $120 at retail version. Right now they're making pre-retail versions, so it's not quite there yet, not quite ready for the official release. So also it's going to be released at the end of this year, and I don't know if you really care or not, but this is how they did it, really, is they built tons of custom hardware, took tons of pictures of every possible body position, and then they used depth, so it would know exactly where your joints are, where everything is. I could turn my head like this, and it would know I just did that. I could move my arms around, it would know I just did that. So, yeah, I think it's going to be pretty cool. But, as with any Microsoft product, any product in the whole world is going to have limitations. Right now, in its pre-retail version, it can't see fingers. As far as I know, can't see fingers. So, if you were to pull a trigger on a gun, perhaps, you couldn't just be like, bang, that wouldn't work. You'd actually have to pull your whole hand. And I find that be very awkward. I hope they fix that for a retail version. I don't know if they will, but I hope they do. Of course, the camera runs at 30 frames per second. And the delay, like the response time, is going to be extremely fast as far as I'm aware. It's going to be like 1 millisecond. So, on to more limitations of Natal, actually. There's another limitation of Natal in that it doesn't have autofocus. So, if a person was sitting behind you on the couch, like they're sitting behind you, and they get up to get a soda, the Natal would actually track them, and I would find that to be extremely annoying. I heard that they were going to fix that before the actual retail version. However, can't be 100% positive on anything, but hopefully they will fix it. The retail version is actually going to have a motorized camera and autofocus, of course. So it can actually move in case, like, you wanted to walk over a foot from the front of the television. I think that would make perfect sense. It just moves with you, kind of like the Logitech Orbit AF. If you've ever seen one of those webcams, it moves wherever you go. So I find that pretty cool. And for those of you people that want a new Microsoft console, I'm sorry to tell you this, but as far as I'm aware, they are not releasing a new console at the end of the year when Natal comes out. The nearest probable time they would release a new console, Xbox 720 or whatever it's called, probably going to ditch the whole Xbox thing. Not sure on that either, but closest time is probably around 2014. The closest time they would announce it is at E3 2011. So not this year, but next year. The closest time they would actually announce the new Microsoft console, whatever it may be. So, yeah, that's pretty much Natal. I don't have very much other information other than that. on it, but there's a picture of the concept. Although, as far as I'm aware, it's not going to look like that, but it's going to look similar. So, yeah, I think this is going to be a very cool product. Hopefully they fix some of the things that I said it had limitations in, but as far as I'm concerned, it sounds pretty cool. I probably won't get one, though. Not a huge fan of the Xbox 360 performance-wise. Don't bash me for that, but I'd rather play the PS3 or my PC. TechnoGuy3, thanks for watching.